Hughes, want to be in the video? You want to be in the vid? He hates being held. Say hi, Hughes.
What's up? It's Bad Luck FPV, and today I'm going to show you my 2 hacks to make your EV100s legitimate. Let's just jump right into it. Alright, so a few people have requested this video. I've always wanted to say that. I bought the EV100s a long time ago on a budget. I had to find a pair of goggles that wasn't $700. I didn't do all that much market research because basically $100 is what I had to spend. I didn't want to do box goggles because I had tried some before and they made me feel kind of sick. So I needed something else that was in the cheaper price range. So this is what I got. The Eachine EV100s. They have served me really well. They're kind of bad, and since I've got them, I figured out a few hacks that make them much more legitimate, much more viable, just better. I've done a few things to them that make them more better. I'm going to show you 2 hacks to make these legitimate. The first hack, take that faceplate off and throw it away. The one that it comes with causes your eyes to be way too far away from the screens that are inside of here, and all you have to do then is make a padding that can just hot glue straight to the actual case itself. What I did was I took a sleep mask and just sort of fiddled with it and cut holes. The other idea that I had was maybe like a yoga mat. I bought some hobby foam from the hobby store, and that was gnarly, man. It scrapped off and like flaked all over all of my stuff, and it got in like the bits here. It got in it. Basically, this is the best solution that I could come up with. We had a spare sleep mask. I stole it from my wife, bless up Luna, and I just cut some holes in it and adjusted it until this is nice and comfortable and there's no light leakage. It's just fine. So that's easy enough. You can figure out a way to do that yourself, or you can do exactly what I did, and if you do, please send me pictures on Instagram, because this is hilarious. The second thing, and this is so major for these, because the receiver that is inside of these things is not good. It's not good at all. I keep having like dropouts, and it doesn't seem very strong. It has a lot of choppy imaging. The diversity in it is not really real. It basically, if the signal gets weak enough on one channel, it just switches to the other one, and that's where the Wildfire comes in, because it's true diversity and it has image stitching, which means that as your video starts to cut out in certain spots, it will stitch in video from the other channel if it's strong enough. That's an amazing feature, and that brings us to mod number 2. The Skyzone module adapter. This essentially takes your external modules and makes them plug and play. So the Wildfire came just the module, and I'm not going to take it out, but you just stick it right in here. It has holes for all the pins and everything, and then it just plugs into your AV port. So this was designed for Skyzone goggles, but it works exactly the same for the EV100s. The only downshot is that I had to mount it upside down because the AV port must be on the other side for the Skyzone, so that's kind of funny. So I forgot to mention 2 things that I'll just mention here real quick. The only other thing now that you have to do with the EV100s is that you have to hold the top button down until you hear the 3rd beep and then let it go, and that'll switch you to the AV in mode where you can start seeing the signal from the Wildfire. The other thing that I forgot to mention is that that Skyzone port is universal. So if you want to use a rapid fire or whatever other module that you want to plug in, as long as it's got that universal pinout type, then you're good to go. And then you just plug your battery in just like this. I gotta do something to figure out this cord management, but now you have an external module, and the only thing that you're sacrificing any longer is field of view, because the EV100 has just smaller little square screens inside instead of like the big wide screen like you get in the fatsharks. Hilarious that I'm doing this review in the day and age that DJI is taking over, but there you have it. My 2 mods to make your EV100s legitimate. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I really need to build up some more YouTube, so like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and I'm just gonna throw some flight footage here. Bye!